Jesus, what a crowd. Who's the artist again? Oh yeah, that pretentious French guy. I keep forgetting his name. It was something like Gilibus, Bilibus, Louis de Finesse. Oh, there's what I came for, the free booze.
Oh, that guy again. He's at every single exhibition and he never even bothers to learn the artist's name. I'm sure he's just here for the free champagne again. Doesn't he have anything better to do than to mock people's work with his irritating presence? I mean, he doesn't even care how much of his heart and soul Philibert poured into this piece. Or how many days I had to be there for him, massage his feet, play him soft harp tunes when his creative energy is blocked.
Oh yes, we've hardly been sharing a bed these past few months. He was always at the studio working late. I mean, he says I was a big inspiration for the piece, but he hasn't let me see it. He wants me to be surprised.
Ugh, look at her, hugging him all evening. She probably still believes that he spent all those nights at the studio. I wish she knew he was in my bed the whole time. Can't wait for him to divorce her for me. I know she doesn't inspire him anymore. I am his muse now.
He's so talented, so inspiring. I wish I was an artist like him someday.
He's so dreamy. Where did you meet him again?
He gave a talk on Dadaism at my French school in Paris, and he was really charismatic. I didn't really get what he was saying, but I was so mesmerized. I know he worked so much on that. Can't wait to see it.
He's so hot. I honestly don't even care if his art is any good. I could just stare at him all day.
I know.
His wife is so boring though. I mean, you're way cuter, sweetie.
And he told me she's not so good at the French skills, if you know what I mean. Ceci n'est pas une pipe, bébé.
You can write about this vernissage whatever you want. But I, for one, I've never seen anything from him that I didn't like. He truly is the Warhol of our time. I can tell. I met him at a dinner the other night, and he got me so incredibly excited about his work. You know, I've begged him for a private view. No chance at all, of course. Still, I know I gonna have this piece for my collection. His pieces have been selling for a fortune these days, still, whatever it takes. I mean, I sell the Monet if that's what it takes.
What? The Monet? Well, you know the dependent is going to want my honest opinion about all of this. But I must say, the guy does know how to sell himself. I mean, he's at every single party talking to gallerists, critics, collectors, the whole lot. Although this is the first of his shows I've ever been to. I mean, I just never seem to catch it when it's around. I hear the one in Mexico City had rave reviews though.
Yes, I've been there. And it was stunning. I mean, all the people that just flew over only to see him. It was Damien Hirst, it was Henrik Fischer, it was Stacey Hendricks. I mean, basically everyone who's anyone.
Well, the Dependent doesn't just write critiques about anyone. The guy has made a name for himself over the last few years. Although, no one seems to know where he got his education from.
Education? Who needs education if you have that much talent? I mean, he's on the verge of starting a new art movement.
Wow, that is very high praise from you. I guess time will tell. We'll see.
Darlings, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to make a speech. Please go over there. Thank you. Darlings, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for coming here tonight. It is extraordinaire. The piece I am presenting you tonight is, groundbreaking. I traveled a lot last year. I experienced a lot of things. Only then I sat in my studio for 6 months and I worked on the concept. I first started my journey traveling through Asia. I traveled to Japan, where I learned Zen Buddhism. Then, the road took me to India, where I practiced yoga and I opened my third eye chakra. Then I traveled to Europe and I visited Italy, where I pressed my cheek on 27 different types of marbles. Can you imagine? 27 different types of marbles. It was extraordinary, tremendous experience. I could just feel Mother Nature running through this solidification of the earth, through these pieces of marble. And then the road took me to Mexico, where I almost died. I mixed a substance, which I cannot pronounce to this day, with another one, and it allowed me to talk to the ghost of Frida Kahlo. Then I traveled to the United States, where I went to Pennsylvania. I meditated on the grave of Andy Warhol for 3 straight days. 3 straight days. No breaks. Didn't drink, didn't shower, didn't eat. And now I am back here. And I am able to present you a piece of art that will change the history of art itself. Now I will ask you all to meditate with me. The piece is only visual. It cannot be seen by the naked eye. It can only be seen through the lens of your soul. And you will also be able to see it. Can you please come and help me to meditate? Please now all close your eyes and meditate with us. Can you please start, darling? Stop it. Open your eyes. Now you can all see it. But most importantly, I would like to thank my beautiful wife for being my biggest inspiration. I know I haven't been tending to you enough, but I would also like to thank my other biggest inspiration, my mistress, Amanda. Please come. Please. It's okay. It's okay. As you may know, all muses have expiry dates, and as I told her already, sex is the biggest nothing of all times, and I thought she would understand, but anyway, it is not a problem. She might have slapped me, but history will remember my peace, not this moment. And now, without further ado, if you can please follow me to see this piece of art. Please come.
What are your views about that art piece?
Well, I mean, it could have just been that mushroom chocolate I had on the way here. But I'm pretty sure I saw something. So, what'd you say? We go back to my place? Use some of that chocolate I had left in the fridge?
No, I think we have to go.
See? I told you it's gonna be marvelous.
I can't say I saw anything though. I mean, this whole invisible art thing, it's been done before. Yves Klein, Basquiat, Warhol.
Been done before? Your mother's been done before.
Oh, really?
I tell you, didn't go deeply enough into your soul. If you even have one.
Wow.
You're très optique.
I need a cigarette.